built over the last few weeks. Thanks for listening. You can check them all out on my SoundCloud and on Bandcamp. So why not go over to fightbelow5.uk and check out our YouTube tutorials as well. Welcome back, everybody. So here we are, 6 o'clock on the 4th of February. This is going to be live show number 44, and AI is going to roast my code, apparently. But yeah, big things. So today we're going to be taking a look at community nodes collection, which we're going to build and publish to GitHub. I don't know if I'll do the registry with Comfy UI on stream, but essentially we'll get it up. And then we're also going to look at video to video with trained LoRa's on Hun Yuan video. And then we're also going to look at some LLM custom node challenges with DeepSeek and Open, and I think we might be able to even use O3 Mini. I'm not really sure. We've got access to a couple of LLMs, so we'll do a bit of that. Also, I want to have a look at taking screenshots of my custom nodes. I think there's a function inside Comfy we can use. We're going to open off with the new LoRa's that I've just trained over the last couple of days. And if we've got time, we'll test this new video joiner GUI that I've built. And yeah, that's pretty much what I got planned tonight. I hope you're all having an interesting Tuesday, because you don't want a boring Tuesday. Just behind me, you will be able to see the last Hun Yuan LoRa that I'm training for a while. This one should be a lot of fun, but it's going to take, look at that, 14 hours. So this will be the longest one I've trained. And ironically, it's probably the simplest one I've trained. So, well, there it is. That's the plan for the Tuesday. So yeah, let's take a look at some of the models. So if you go over to my... Oh, don't forget the Discord. You can join with a link in the description, whether you're watching live or watching later. There will be a link in the description and you can come along and get involved. There we go. I can tell it's AI. I'm like, I know. That was just me talking to a buddy. He makes body parts for cars though, so anyway, hell yeah. So there's been lots of stuff going on, okay? You can use my replicate link. I've also put the trainer link up, so there's my replicates. So we've got one there, which takes you to the my LoRa. So this is for inference, so you can generate video with this, which is nice because you use an H100, so you can go a little bit higher. But I tell you what, at 100 frames at 1280 by 720, and it times out before you get a video. So it's not all fun and games, you know, it's not unlimited, you know, so it's quite interesting to see the limits. But certainly you can do 1280 by 720 for 3 seconds. That's pretty safe, but again, you got to pay for that. The actual LoRa trainer that I use, just to go over that for you guys, because we're near the beginning of the video, I reckon a lot of people will have a chance to see it. This is the trainer. Okay, I reckon it's probably about $10 to $15, because there's a lot of frames in a video when you train a video, because it does actually train a video, because it keeps the sequence, it respects the sequence of sampling when it takes the frames. So if you know, for a human to do this, there would be hundreds of frames, there'd be a lot of work involved. So it's all fully automated. You just create a new GitHub, so no uppercase. Add your input videos, so that'll be in a zip file. And I did provide a workflow called Video Chunker, and what it does is it says from 0 on increment, right? Do 100 frame chops, so it's going to chunk into 100 frame videos, and it's just going to literally go load and save. And I use my project file path, so I've got like I've got all my data sets in one place basically. And then you just let it run, and obviously as long as you batch queue 10 at a time, eventually there won't be any more video, right? And that's that. You run over to the trainer, put your zip file here. You don't need caption files, funnily enough, because you're going to name a trigger word, and then you're going to do like in the style of KXK. See, this is the same as what we're used to. You can also do something at the beginning too, like a video of, right, this kind of thing, this kind of jazz, right? Comma space. But the important thing, which I encourage everybody to play around with, is this section here, because this is the different operations for frame extraction or frame sampling, whatever you want to call it. I use uniform, and I put the frame sample up to 8. So there will be 8 samples at 1, 25, 45. So, and then you submit your video clips, pretty much. And that's about it. You don't really need to put a seed in. I always do, but you probably know that. And then you just create the training. And so right now we're running a training. It's going to be running until tomorrow. I started it this morning. So that's about it on the training side, like how you train them. We do obviously have the image-based trainer, and they do have you know, like a video to video script, and you can load your LoRa in. So, you know, FAL's still pretty cool. But like I said, their trainer is an image-based. It's image-based, so it doesn't really capture the motion. Like, I guess if you just dumped all the frames, you know, like one frame, like, but that would be so many images. But anyway. But yeah, like I said, it kind of auto captions. The only drawback with auto captioning is if you don't catch the log file, you go logs. Will it do it on this one for me? Because you'll see it's comfy and it just starts training. Ah, that's the log for generating the thing, not making the LoRa. For making this video. Good video though. Really captured the spirit of the training data. But yeah, like I said, that's always fun. And we've got it generating right now. We're generating in 704 by 384. And I've got a prompt list because I did manage to capture the prompts. Okay, so at least I've got what it was trained on for this one. And like I said, this is like super low res because this is the best I can do locally. But these are actually nice. So I'm really happy with how it turned out. Got all the details anyway of a stanced Toyota, I guess. So I've just got that running because I'm building up a library of these sorts of clips. But I do fancy doing some other stuff and seeing if we can't do a video to video workflow. But we'll do that later. First, we're doing the community nodes because that's something I've been wanting to do for a while. So for that, we're going to need a Discord. I'll put that over here somewhere. I'm doing a custom node chat, and we're going to make a folder called community nodes. Let's have a look. Get that one. So this Audio Scratch V2. What am I doing? I don't know. Audio Scratch V2. Oh, so that's a different one. So he made it better. Okay. Cool. Audio scratching. No, he already made it better. Audio scratch again. Signal to frames. I'll have that. Oh yeah, I may as well show you the some of the footage, hey? Let's see, this is the new stuff. Ah. Alright. Could probably put the old stuff from... So this is from Highway. And then up there is from Tokyo Meets. This has just got a few more different scene types, basically. Tokyo Meets has got some like non-driving stuff where they're parked up and that kind of shot, people around, and, or, you know, that was the attempt anyway. Have a little bit more variation in the shots. It seems to work, but I think I need to add like a prompt randomizer, or maybe have Claude analyze the prompts and build up some really dynamic ones. Either way, we'll figure it all out. So that would be the latest generation. There we go. Right. So we picked up signal to frames. Let's get dynamic spectrogram. Face shaper, impact pack. Ah. Which is the last one? I'm guessing that's the last one. I don't know. I hope there's not more of them. It can be confusing to know which one is the last one. Video frame manipulator. Another audio to frames. I think that's all of them. Now I'm sure I've missed some, but I've probably got them already in my folder. My computer's struggling with what I'm trying to make it do. It's great. Why? Why? Why must you do this? Alright, take that. Where'd the file go that I was looking at? Right. That was crazy. Okay. Whoa. It's radical, man. Okay. Now I think... Ah, yeah, I can change that right now. So if I go into my comfy... Oh my god. I should be able to go into the custom nodes folder and just pick out the loose nodes. Here they are. It's almost all of them. Oh, there's a couple of new ones. I'll take them out. Put them in here. There we right. And then I think I can get away with just these two things. Oh man, that's a lot of imports. I wonder if we could automate this, huh? So we want to add that and we want to make sure the requirements are correct. This is a perfect job for AI. Why am I doing this? I'll do one of them so, you know, it knows what's up. Because then if it matches... Perfect. So if I just make this one into audio to frames, I just say, I probably should have checked the requirements while it was open, but I forgot. Okay. Oh, I will get it done. One more. There we go. Okay, let's disappear off the screen for a second here. Focus. So I think, yeah. So we're going to open up VS Code. We're going to close the current editor, or close the current folder, sorry. Open a new folder. We're going to go to the path that we were just working in. And say, do you trust me? And then we're going to immediately go over to the client section. Let's close that. Let's open the init and the requirements. I'll take all of them out and save it. And what we're going to say is we're going to say, I am working on a custom node pack for Comfy UI. I have, what was it? Only audio, I better type it exactly right. Audio to frames.py is set up correctly in my init.py. Only audio to frames is set up correctly in my init.py, and I have written new scripts. 1. Read my init.py. 2. Read read each Python script and use the information to complete just add it. Yeah, just add the new scripts. I should just stop being so verbose. Add the new scripts to the init.py. If any of the new scripts have requirements, add those pip package names to the requirements. What happened? It left. Requirements.text. There we go. Whoops. Let's see if he can figure it out from just planning. It's a pretty simple task. I just, you know, it'll take me 5-10 minutes to do it, probably. Just to open up each script, copy paste the block, copy the you know, the name of the script into the try except block, and then, you know, because you're going to need, what is it? There's like 10 of them. That's one setup. So let's have a look what he's got here. Numpy, Torch, Librosa. These are all the things. 1, 2, 3. He's found 7 of them. And none of them are audio to frames. I was worried he might double up, so. Okay, yeah, okay. Oh, right, I counted the requirements.txt and the init as a file, so actually it is less. I think he's going to get them all. All right, let's go. Right then, while it's quiet, I'm going to sneak off and let the computer do the work. BRB. And I'm back. Did he do it? Okay, so he's added all of the requirements for, so just in case you're wondering what we're doing, we have community scripts that everybody in the Discord have written that are custom nodes. So I thought we'll make a little pack and I'll put it up on my GitHub, maintain it. And I've asked a prompt to basically, you know, back engineer it into a pack and add all of the nodes to an init. So it's written the init and it's written the requirements. Okay, that's pretty good. That's a good start, that is. I reckon it's well on its way. The only thing I would do is I would include my install portable, just in case people have trouble with the manager or if they use manual installation. That should work. Obviously I'll have to remove my versions because they will be, what do you call it, a conflict. So let's see, have we got all the same ones? I think we do. Toad, signal, dynamic, audio. Dynamic, signal, Toad, yeah, they're all the same. Okay, so we'll get rid of these for now. That's all of them. Alright. And what else do we need in there for this? Probably come up with a different name. 8 requirements, that's a lot. Yeah, but it's not really though, because here, Numpy, Torch, Librosa, Skippy, OpenCV, I think even TDQM and definitely Pillow, most of these are actually already in Comfy. You know, so you're not going to actually, it's not going to download anything really. I'll check that, but you might have to install Matplotlib. But I've noticed that things use it lately, so I don't know. It really depends what custom nodes you've got installed, but if you notice there's no version numbers, so what it means is that as long as you have any version, it's fine. So often what happens is it says requirement already satisfied. Here, look, check it out. I'll do it. It'll just say requirement already satisfied. Wait, what? System Python? Oh shit, it's in the wrong it's in the wrong place. Well, again, it should be fine. It just means I didn't actually have this in my System Python. Because remember, it's got a fallback. What I should have done is put it in my custom nodes folder first. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. That probably helps. So I'm wondering if we should call it something less vague than community nodes pack. You know what I mean? Like FBF collective. How about that? FBF collective. That might work. Lol, look at it breaking all my System Python. It's funny. Yeah, so anyway, what I meant to do was this, which is where you're supposed to run it from. And then it'll break my embedded Python too. Oh, but yeah, see, it says requirement already satisfied. Fernicar says, I mean, it did a great job finding THME, finding them. Yes, yes, it did. It did. Because that's the thing. I haven't even looked at any of these. I could though. But if I just look at this, we'll soon find out because we're going to reboot Comfy and see, you know, see what happens. Because we've definitely got enough videos. Wow. 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 Little things, you know, little things. So I'll just put it into Q mode when it finishes that one. That's quite a good shot. Crazy. Anyway. I think this is going to be my most favourite Laura. Even though this is way more dynamic and has like racy feel to it. I think this is going to be, so the one, the top collection, that's probably going to be, but the next one is for giggles, so I think people will have more fun with this one, but we'll see. And we haven't even thought about combinations and tools like video to video yet. Fernicar, it worries me that you mentioned you will maintain the pack, meaning you will have to find the new requirements again. Perhaps you can use a generalization. Well, what I mean is I don't think we're going to need requirements unless there's a node in here which doesn't import. Let me show you. So this is numpy torch librosa, torch matplotlib. Nothing, it's just normal. Skippy signal maybe, but I think we got Skippy. Yeah, torch, see what I mean? It's like you don't... TDQM. Because the thing is... Well... If I look at my... on my nodes. If I look at my requirements, if I can find it. Wait. Oh, has it got a lowercase r? It's even further down. There it is. At the bottom, of course. Right. I've already got a lot of the fancy ones. So if you have this, you won't, you know what I mean? But if you don't have my pack and you just get yours, then, you know, it's worth having. But like I said, you might not even need to do it. And even if you do, it's loose. So it's not going to break anything. Because it doesn't make it downgrade or upgrade. It's like any version is fine, and you've probably already got it. You know, you could argue you don't even need it, but yeah. Sorry man, my favourite Laura has to be about cyber society, not this one. Right, but what happens if we load both? Now there's something I'm interested in doing. Now it should have stopped. Should have stopped. Not the chunker. Ooh, why is it still moving? He's clearly braking. Big old white boats. So anyway, what happens? What happens? What happens? Whoops. What happens if we put it through the Cyber Society lot video? You see? Just making a chain. Right. Just leave them at what? And leave them at max strength because I'm gonna have to do something funny. So it's KCK. So I could say KCK 1 and see how much luck we have. Start there. Be interested to see what it does because it's got such a good grasp of what cars are. It might be that there's not enough in the prompt to just put the trigger for the other Laura in. It might be that it turns to mush because you've got to back some of these off, right? Don't know. We'll find out. And I should have restarted Comfy first so I could start messing with these, but we'll get there. We'll get there. So yeah, we'll try injecting some Cyber Society in there. I can't remember. I should probably look up the prompts. Looking up those prompts. They'll be in the prompts folder. Yeah, it was something important if you didn't know. I keep all of them in here. And I have uploaded the new ones. So they'll probably be like XA, X or KC. There it is. Cyber Society. Right. I know the easiest way to do this. Oh, that's interesting. But then, so I'd have to find a prompt where the car was stationary, which takes a bit of doing. What's this say? Oh, I think this prompt might be the one. I don't know, because it might change immediately. Sometimes they do that. But yeah, what I'm going to do is just double it up. Feed that into there. And then use the old text concatenate, or is it string concat? No, it is text. So text concatenate. And when what I prefer is to do a string weights. Oh man, it's going crazy with the... It does that to me all the time. I'm a victim. There you go. So drag that one in there, and no. There we go, that one in there. Drag that in there, and that in there. Change this one to K, C, K. Alright, so now what we've got the Cyber Society prompts, and they're wrapped in brackets. Okay. And then they go into a concatenate, which then feeds into the actual prompt. Okay. That's what we got going on. And let's see, the first one has got the KCK trigger there. So what I might do is change that and put it at the back and say in the style just to really mess with it. So those two triggers are at 1 to try and hook into the style. But if I want to, I can try balancing them here, or because sometimes LoRa's only respond to weight changes. They don't respond to this. But I don't know what type of LoRa it is yet. We'll see. So yeah, hopefully this will give us a blend. See, the idea is we've got to turn one of them down. And I reckon I might turn the cars down and see. Well, it might make the cars turn to mush. We'll soon find out. But I'll restart it before I run the next one. Ooh, what? Wait, what? We got an alleyway. We got a spooky alleyway. What was the prompt? Video clip appears to be set in an urban environment at night. First seen. The other half of the prompt got chopped off. So that means I've got a line problem. You know, it's because it was came out of Quen VL, and one of the flaws I found with it was that some of the captions it assigns to your images, they're actually multi-line. And so of course a normal prompt can do multi-line, but my prompt list generator, I guess you could call it, loader, prompt list loader, that thing is reading, one line at a time. Okay, that's just how it works. So could try muting that. Oh wait, no, hang on. I don't do this enough. So if I just say cue the output of just this node, right, so that's what I'm going to get. Video of drift meet, set in an office environment at night, and then 2 female figures. I mean, it's... I think it'll work. Let's leave that one on random though. Actually, wait. Next. Yeah, let's just tune this prompt. A woman. Dark black. There's a tank in the lower right corner. A tank is partially visible. Alright, well, let's give it a blast and see what happens. I mean, we've got 2 LoRa's in the mix. Could probably do better than this. I didn't even know that's apparently a prompt. There's no mention of any cars. I think the reason is because this particular prompt is scuffed. I think it's probably like the last one that was scuffed in there. Do you know what? Fix it now. Fix it now. Tokyo meet are we looking at? I think we are. Yeah, drift meet, FXF. Right, so let's look at that. Could have sworn I sorted this one out. There's probably one rogue. Aha! That's not right. That's not right. Everything should end with FXF and start with video of drift meet is essentially what we're looking for here. I think it's that one and maybe another one. Ah, there's another one. There's another one. It's because there's 2 scenes. So when you get multi-scene, it sort of goes, oh, I'll start a new line and describe the next scene. Sometimes I think there are even bullet point lists. Wow, is that one prompt? Wait a minute. No. There's another. That's okay. From here there, I was like, that is a long prompt. Aha! Fail again. I bet a bunch of these prompt lists are like this. Okay. That is saved. So now if we go back... Okay, so now that will probably load like a full prompt. Fernicar says your prompt replacer should have compatibility with regex/r/n new line. Yeah, I know, but the problem is the whole mechanism of how it works is it matches your seed number to the line. So if you start, and also most people don't write that. So normally it is just that they have a multi-line prompt, you know. So I just have to say, look, it doesn't support multi-line prompts. Because otherwise what you'd have to do is you'd have to say, do like a multi-line prompt loader, right? Like a separate one. And then have it run separate lists, which are multi-line. And then you'd have to use like a symbol. Like you'd say, oh, if there's this symbol, you know, then it's the next entry. And otherwise work the same. But maybe there's a more elegant solution like you're talking about. My immediate response is to just sort of cobble something together from scratch and then see if I can replace everything and make it better later. So we should almost have a video. Right now we're looking very dingy. But that's okay. I'm really eager to know whether it, you know, I mean, it might look bad. I don't know. There's a bunch of things I might have to tweak to get it looking nice. Should probably change the project name as well. Because we're not doing non-G-Line anymore. We're doing LoRa Mix. The first one gets to be called that. Ooh. Wow, so my my art style took over, huh? I mean, I did turn the I did turn it down, didn't I? Let's put it back up. And let's restart it so we can see that new mod pack, see if it works. Because then all I got to do is write the documentation. That takes seconds. In fact, I'll do it now. Where is it? I kind of enjoy writing documentation now. I'll say, please look at the... In fact, I'll say even more. I'll give him some context. Alright, I need... Wait. Okay. I have a collection of custom nodes for Comfy UI, which I am testing. I am testing. I was going to forget that. Which I will publish to GitHub. Please write me a readme.md. One. Examine the contents of the project. Write a readme.md with the name of the file, with the name of the custom nodes corresponding .py script. This explains all the functions and parameters with some preset examples. Okay, 3. Write the main readme.md named. I love how it's so cryptic. Write the main readme.md named readme.md this time. The name of the project. Be sure to explain in the main readme how to use, how to install, and summarize the current contents by reading the node.md files. 5. The task is complete when all information when every .py has a corresponding .md and the main readme.md contains all the basic information. To publish the project. 6. Do not include a license or print one in the readme. Okay, let's plan it. I'm ready. Full Dive Media says, hi, how are you doing today? Thank you very much, Full Dive. Well, we've just trained a whole bunch of new LoRa's. I've explained to everybody how they can train their new LoRa's. We did a video, which again tells everyone how they can train their LoRa's. We've made a bunch of video, and now I'm putting together the community custom node pack while also trying to splice my Tokyo meet with Cyber Society for giggles and see what it does. And that's creating some interesting stuff. Bit weird, but we haven't balanced it. We haven't got the balancing act on the mixing right. So anyway, and then so I did like a restart, and then we're just having the same AI that made my init and requirements. Let's have a look, see what he's done here. Hang on. Look at this. Create individual MD files for each node. Explain what all the parameters are for all of them. Create a README, a main README that has all the main stuff. I've analyzed all the Python. Blah, blah, blah. Go. Isn't that amazing? He's going to catch up soon. Well, thank you for joining. And thank you to everybody who's hanging out. So, essentially what we're doing is a little community pack, because over in the Discord, we have a little channel called Custom Node Chat. So what I've done is everybody that posted in here, plus the ones from earlier convos before we had that channel, I've included everybody in there. I would like to get everybody's name assigned to them, so I will get that done. I can put it in there somewhere in the main. Yeah, in the main. So right now it's doing like the same thing that I do with all of mine, where it's going to explain what all of the different parameters in all of these nodes are, you know, how you can use them, things like that, which I think is really cool. It's like a mini wiki, I guess, I suppose it's generating. Like a mini wiki, a README MD wiki. And then by linking to these files in an index, which I'll do next, you know, I'll say make an index which lists all of the, you know, and then link to the index on the main README. Yeah. So yeah, documentation is fun. It's just like telling him what to do. Meanwhile, let's see if they actually loaded, shall we? So what do we got here? Audio, scratch. Oh, we got two. Oh yeah, of course, that's one. I just spent like 5 minutes explaining it. Hang on, right. So if I say audio scratch, sonification audio scratch 2, FBF collective, there it is. FBFC is 2 excellent Mazdas. Okay, so I think this is going to work. We just need to check all of them. Now, wasn't there a way to spawn? Didn't somebody show me that there was a way? Or did you have to install a mod to make it work? But there was like a way for you to, like, just spawn all the nodes from a particular person. I don't know. So, let's see. Let's do it in order. Audio scratch. So we've got audio scratch, and then audio to frames, yeah, and then DJZ data mosh v8, data mosh v8 enhanced. Oh, did you see it kind of? Yeah, there's a V8 enhanced. Ah, because he based it on that one. Right. Yeah. There's a mask out and all sorts of stuff. Okay. Dynamic spectrogram. Frame buffer glitch. Frame buffer glitch. Frame shuffle. Did I not click on it? No, it's there. Frame shuffle, signal to frames. Signal to frames. And then Toad's manipulator. Oh wow, that's cool. That looks massive. Okay, cool. Alrighty, so let's copy that. No. So let's see. We've got audio to frames, which puts out images and spectrograms using an audio input. We have the enhanced version of MyPixel Sort V8, which gives additional mask options and mask out. We have the dynamic spectrogram, which is audio in, spectrogram out. We have the frame buffer glitch, which is images and audio in and images and audio out. Same with the frame shuffle. We have signal to frames, which is audio in, image out, and it's got an image width and height, which is interesting to me. Interesting. Anyway, and then we have Toad's video frame manipulator. Well, which is crazy. Look at all this doof. He's added a whole bunch of stuff just in one node. I love it. Well, we're going to have to set up a little playground, aren't we? Yeah, let's do that. I got an idea. So we do a load audio. This is my audio run. Put audio in that one too. This one takes audio, but it needs a video as well. That one needs a mask. Frame shuffle. That one also needs audio, but also needs some images. So I'll chuck him down here. What about these? So that one just takes images and that one just takes audio. So we'll put this one up top. Just audio. Put this one down the bottom. It's just images. Do a load video down here. Still got this guy over here, right? So I reckon one of these I'll send into this one, basically. So let's yeah, video combines. We're going to need a couple. We're going to need a few of these. Ooh. Some of them you need too. That's cool. Oh. And don't forget to plug the audio in. Whoa. Spectrograms. Holograms, and a whole bunch of stuff. Right, now it's a demo, so I'm not going to save it. Ah, all the frame rates are wrong. Suckers. Hang on. Right. Stop flipping around. Quick fix. There, done. Only thing is, somehow they flip back on, which is a bit weird, but I'm not gonna get conspiratorial. Maybe I messed up. Alright, there it is. Oh. Yeah, whichever one the winner is, I guess you could call it. I'll use that one to sort out this guy. Okay. So it's me talking about banning cars. And the video is going to be that guy. Oh wait, no, don't do that. That's got audio. Use that. Yeah, why not? Alright. I just want to test they all work. That's all. And also this becomes an example as well. I know it's not like, you know, it's a bit cheeky, it's a little bit cheeky, you know, making the example have all the nodes in the pack in one workflow, sure, but ooh. Ah, do you know what we forgot to do? Missed a trick there. I'm gonna have to do it again. Stop! We forgot to plug the audio back into all of these beautiful video combines, which probably makes sense when we've just done some weird, you know, some weird manipulation stuff. Unless it's got an audio coming out of the node, I should just put it back in. Are they all good now? I think they're all hooked up now. Alright, let's try it again. Very cool. But now I haven't even really looked at the settings for the nodes yet, so we'll have a little mess around. Ooh, go Toad, go Toad! Hell yeah! This is what I like to see. Isn't that crazy? Just throw it through there. It'll be fine. What you should have is a. I know you can't, but wouldn't it be nice if you could have a button that's like randomize the values? Yeah, so. What the heck? So we haven't actually done enough with the shuffles. But these are interesting. We'll all be walking. Right, so let's have a look at this then, shall we? So we got 512 by 512 in hands. Let's try hamming, and let's do 768 width on that one. Okay, and then audio to frames, we get a spectrogram, and we also get images. So images, that's the first one. And this is blasted. I wonder if there's a way I can turn the saturation down. No, he's got it roughly in the middle. 100 frames at 80 by 80. Oh, that's a weird size. I'm going to try and make it bigger. I wonder if it'll cook my computers. The other one is 256, and that one looks cool. I really like this one. The dynamic spectrogram. We'll put it on the rainbow, and we'll go up to 512. No, we'll do 768 by 512 actually. I should have... Wait. Stop. Give me just that one. What I do need is I need to figure out what the best way to sort this is. Freeze frame duration 1. Number of random glitches. So how about if I say it's 4 and there are 3? Shuffle range 3. 4. That one looks crazy. Audio is on pass through. Let's go with random. Leave that alone. Toad already looks amazing. Oh my god, I don't know which one to pick. Probably this one. So we'll do an Inspire net here. And use that straight into the pixel sort. Something like that. We'll try that. Huh. Oh, that would be funny though. Alright, let me just put something there ready. I got a silly idea. Let's do that one. It hasn't even done that yet. Oh, he's still getting it done. So yeah, my idea is basically to pipe the effect from here through the mask from here into the data mosh. Yeah, it should be quite good. Furnicar, the left bar has a node library which can use a filter option by custom node name, which is useful to drag and drop all the nodes from init. Ah, that's what I was thinking about. So it might be possible to find the community nodes in here somewhere and then just drag and drop them all out. Let me just try it, even though I've done it already. Is that it? Oh, those are some of mine. Hang on. Some of my nodes don't have... They just say custom nodes or... What? Some of them don't even have DJ to Z nodes on them? Uh-oh. I'm creating a mess, everyone. They're just kind of everywhere. Oh, looks like I'm not the only one. I'll get away with it. Oh. But where exactly is this pack? Maybe those... Yeah, okay. They're not in here. Never mind. Ooh! That's actually quite fun. Look at this. That's cursed as hell. I love it. Right, so what I'm going to do now is run it again, but this time it'll take the image from here with the mask from here. Before it just took the image and the mask from there, right? Yeah, I love how that came out. That looks great. I'm going to dump that one in image sharing. If you don't use the filter, you will not see how to display all the nodes from a specific source. Alright, but I'm not going to go nuts, because I know this is like a thing that sometimes can happen. So if I say D, J, Z. Yeah, see, what I was referring to was the fact that lots of my nodes aren't tagged correctly. They're just kind of in generic folders, they're not. There's obviously a tagging system in the Python and I haven't done it right. I've done it for some of them though. If I just type Toad, look, he's in video manipulation. See what I mean? Yeah, it's because it's a community pack, you know, everyone's got their own meta tags. What are we doing? What are we doing? What's it doing? It's generating spectrograms, guys. What's that mean? Anyone? Ah, here we go. Right, there we go. Probably something to do with... Whoa! It just keeps getting better every time we do something to it. See, version 1 was cool. But version 2 was even better. He's my producer. Still need to figure out a way to stop this from blowing out. I think it might be that I just don't know how to get the settings right. But hey, there it is. It's the example workflow. So I'll say example workflow V0 and then export it. And then where's the file? Here we go. Right. There we go. Now we've got an example workflow. Should have a main readme. We got an explanation for what they all do. We got an installation if you're a manual person. And a bunch of unnecessary stuff you should already have. Looks good to me. That's what they call a done deal, folks. Spectrograms. Use MEL. I thought they were your spectrograms, Sonic. No? Typing DJZ, not using the icon on the left of DJZ, which is a filter. Yeah, sure, but the thing is, I don't call all my nodes DJZ, and some of them, they should all be in the DJZ nodes, but I think it's just that I haven't tagged them in the code. So they've got generic tags like image editing, you know? Anyway, it's a small concern because none of these are actually mine, so you can't find them for a completely different reason. Which is that they don't even have anything like that in there, as far as I can tell. Anyway, let's do the thing that we're doing and not worry. Let's not worry. We need to make a completely new repo. I'll call it FBF Collective for all the 5 below 5 collective works, so it could be all kinds of stuff. I'll say for all custom nodes, prompt lists, plugins, etc. from members of 5 below 5 collective. Yes. We'll do MIT and we'll do, in fact, yeah. And then we just need to add there. Okay. Now, the first thing I need to do is trying to attribute these damn things. That's the first thing I need to edit. So, in the manipulation, we've got a list right here. So I could just say, if I just say from, that one's from Toad. Let's just go back and if I can have a look here. Sonification is audio scratch. Yep. Whoops. Else. Pretty sure to frames is yours as well. Bibbly boop, bibbly boobly boop. I'm so confused. Wait a minute. Did you make all of these, Sonic? Audio to frames was you, audio scratch was you, but who made the rest of them? I know Throttle made one of them. It's kind of hard to tell. Nah, there's no record in here. And it's been buried now in the general chat. So I'm just going to have to ask people to ask me. This one was from Enjoy Chaos, I know that much. Not the Toad one. So frame shuffle is you, signal to frames is you, buffer glitch is you, and are these all sonification? Not the data mosh. Yeah, not the Toad one. So these ones are all Sonic. Yeah? Whoops. Okay, that makes it easy for me. I'm glad you're able to just tell me. There we go. Okay. Save that and push a new version of the README. Bobbly boop. There. Perfect. We've even got like a extremely loose demo which made something completely insane. I like it. All right, leave. Oh, oh, what? That's crazy, dude. It kept the car, but it's my artwork with the character. Look, I know that the quality is bad, but I mean, that's crazy. Okay, I'm just gonna go put it on instant and let it rip. So we're combining two Lauras here, okay? We're taking my car's Laura and my art Laura that was just trained on images, and we're seeing if we can do a bit of a cheeky style transfer with the old Laura stack technique. So yeah, I think it's going to be I think that's going to be working great. So there we go. We've put together the community node pack. I'm going to put a link up in the Discord. Oi. Get rid of that for now. Get rid of that. That's weird. Where'd the other window go? Hey, there it is. Right, I see. Okay. Nine hours left. We've already looked at the chunker. I completely forgot what I was going to my GitHub for now. It took so bloody long to get there. No. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, says Fernicar. Cyber Society is my favourite. Yeah, some have category sonification, probably because you added it, is my guess. Electrolab says, so cool, I thought you'd forgot how wonderful she is. Hey guys, you know what I mean? If I did say I'm going to do something, chances are it was just at the bottom of a long list if it took me forever. It'd be funny, it's funny, sometimes like a plan will take so long to come around. Okay. Don't be scared of the big plans. Let's just see if I can find this. There we go. Now you won't find this in the Comfy launcher, alright, because it's not registered. It's something I'll have to register, okay? Not actually a big deal either, because I already registered my main custom nodes. But what I'll do is the next time I update my main custom node pack, I'll register this one at the same time, and then it'll show up. But for now, what you'll have to do is just, you know, download it or use the git clone. It's strange. Well, I suppose that will work, but you don't, you know, you can just do git clone and the URL. You don't need to put a folder name. Helpful AI is helpful. You don't probably need to do that either. And in fact, that won't work. So yeah, we're going to have to edit this readme, because technically for portable it's a different thing. There we go. Perfect. What? Oh no, it's okay. So wait, there was more at the top? God damn it. There was more. There was more you know. Wait. No, there wasn't. What am I talking about? I'm tripping, dog. Okay. Say no. Just tweaking because I need more Coca-Cola. I need coffee. So I think I've nipped that one in the bud there. That's good. Coffee time. Hello everyone, it is coffee time. So what are you guys all up to? Hit me up in the comments. I'd love to answer your questions or just see what you got to show me at the end of the day. We got that Discord link. I'll keep an eye on the correct section. If you've got anything you want to talk about, now is the time. And thanks for joining. You can grab the LoRa's that we're generating on Civet AI and Replicate. I think you can download them on Replicate. I know you can generate on Replicate's website. I'm assuming that they let you download it. I don't remember saying that you can't. So you should be allowed to just grab it there too, but I just used Replicate to do the training really. And I wrote up an article on it in case you missed that part of the stream. I'm going to be adding more and more to this article as I slowly go through the local options, because at the moment all we've got is FAL.ai for training with images, which is easier to do, faster, but doesn't really teach the motion. And then Replicate, where we just use segmented video clips. It's using QuenVL to auto tag. So really all you're doing is wrapping it with in the style of XJX or at the beginning, you know, video of XJX, whatever. So it's kind of like, this feels like Dream Booth days. You know, it feels like when the good Dream Booth finally dropped back in the day with Stable Diffusion, only now it's video. Do you know what I mean? A little bit of history repeating itself. And it's crazy to think it's been 2 years since Stable Diffusion 2 or 2.1 or whatever. Crazy. Now we're training Laura's on video. We're training 3D model Laura's next. So yeah, as I mentioned, we used the chunker workflow, which just splits a video into, you know, 100 frame chunks, and then I use uniform for mine, and we get a nice, it's learning nice motion. Some of the videos aren't very good. You do get the occasional weird one. Let's take it off random mode. It's probably because there aren't actually that many. Wait. 250 in there? No, there isn't. The bottom one has a lot. The top one doesn't, because I only just made it today. I need to leave this one on overnight with a prompt generator, but I was thinking maybe a prompt randomizer might even be better. No way! What? Oh. That's my art style, and it's made a cool BMW. Fernicar says, I'm doing lyrics for my phone. Damn right. That's crazy. A bit of weird stuff going on over here, and she was an eagle. Morphs into a person. And people say, well, that's silly. And I say, okay, how about this? We know what it's going to be, right? So, a woman. So what we're going to do, prompt swap. Right, so let's say woman, and what should we change woman, the word woman to in this situation? A woman in futuristic attire. Let's just say driver. No, here. There we go. She wears a dark. She wears, right. She wears, and I'll say wearing. I might have been too slow. Nope. Have I missed anything else? Behind her, a tank. Right, okay, let's see if we can be quick. Tank, and then car. So with this prompt, I'm just going to have it swap a few words out. And then on the next generation, oh, was I too slow? Yeah, I was. So let's just cancel that one. Oh, look, it's trying to put drift cars in my world. It's trying to do it. It's trying to do it. It is actually trying to build a world out. It's extremely sketchy and a bit broken and melty. See how melty it is? But it's actually trying to make sense of the task here, which is actually crazy. We've still got the, because this is what all the characters in that Laura look like. So now we've got a character from that Laura with an eagle from that LoRa in the environment and style of that LoRa, but we've somehow managed to summon some of these drift cars. That's really good. I think it's just about getting the balance right. It's probably right now it's overpowering. I'm tempted to take the strength down, but I'm still messing around with other settings at the moment. I'm still messing around with prompt. But what I think is probably good to just bring the strength down, or just use 0.9 and 0.9 and keep backing it off, see if there's an improvement. But I mean, look, it's not bad. It is what I asked for. It's the drift cars, and they're in the same world as the Cyber Society. That's cool. The cars have even got camber still. You see the BMW on the right, it's got crazy camber. Wow. Well, it's going to be another 2 minutes, so. Oh. 9 hours and 30 minutes. So how long is that going to be? Wrong clock. 9 hours and 30 minutes. It's like 6 a.m. or something in the morning. So yeah, tomorrow I'll check that one out. And the thing is, right, it's not cheap, but I have to do my research, otherwise how can I consult? And at the end of the day, it would be easy to just, well, maybe it wouldn't be. It would be possible to train it locally, right? But there's restrictions, so I need to know how far it can go. And like I said, I think it went pretty far. I'm surprised how easily it learned these small movements, which is really encouraging because, you know, AI video has its ups and downs, right? It's not always that great. But it's nice to know that if you want to target something, you can, and then you can have that be reproduced. So then it just becomes, you know, clever curation of quality data sets, which is really all you should be having to worry about as an artist. Oh yeah, did you see? Hang on. I have a little section called the AI signals feed, and this article came up. AI art with human expressive elements can be copyrighted. So it only took them 2 years to come around to the idea that maybe the artist would be exploited if all tools were AI based. And there was no. So we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. They're coming around. So AI assisted works for which a human can determine expressive elements can be fully or partially copyrightable. Okay. Authors Guild, Adobe, Association of Medical Illustrators, and the Professional Photographers of America. And they've been writing big old reports for the US Copyright Office. Now, obviously, I'm not in America. You might not be in America. But there's all these kinds of treaties and harmonizations. So it's important to be aware of what the rules are in other countries. And America is like kind of important, eh? So... But yeah, there are copyright trolls as well, so you've got to watch out for fake news. And I don't even know who hyperallergic. I don't read hyperallergic. Okay, this is just a random article that popped up. I've got a bot that just picks out interesting articles for me, right? I bet you all do by now. See, that's the fun thing about AI. It's everywhere. Your phone's probably got more AIs. Like, if it was legally required for them to tag everything AI with AI, your phone would just probably have loads of AI tags everywhere. Okay. This is pretty cool. Like I said, progress. So yeah, I wrote this article. I hope to add to it when we start doing local GPU training, but if you're watching the live stream, you're probably going to watch me do that here first anyway. Again, tomorrow. So this one will be fun. We've got the FBF article collective. So let's post that up on the Discord. Did I not already do it? No? Okay. Community custom nodes pack. It will be registered with the Comfy registry soon. But not yet. Gotta take it easy. Oh, sheesh. She's got the stretch BMW. That's crazy, actually. Because this video, by the way, this style, it never had BMWs in it. You know what I mean? It never even had BMWs in it. Right, so how about... we've got them both at 0.9. In the style of KCK. Could I like swap it round maybe so it's going the other way around? Because right now it's like doing drift cars in Cyber Society, but I'd like to do it. Let's see if we can just turn it around, see if it has an effect, you know. It might not work that way. So we got the eagle, and then we've got woman in armor in front of car, or person in armor in front of car. So yeah, combining my Cyber Society Laura with the drift Laura. So this will be interesting. I think for this one we did a bunch of swapping operations. I'm not sure. Just leave it like that. Oh. Oh. No way! Wait a minute, but that is Cyber Society in real life now. What? The eagle's there, and it's the person from the what? But that's a real car now. But it still looks kind of anime-ish. Wow. What? I didn't expect that. I mean, maybe I shouldn't have swapped it around, actually. I think it got it right once I did the fixes. Oh, nuts. Okay, let's put it back. And then it will turn out to be better and I'll put it back again. But whatever. You just got to find out. Now, granted, I could probably make this quicker by reducing the step count or reducing the frame count. But to be honest, I don't mind. I usually get good clips, so I don't mind. It's fine. But yeah, this is a new look. So it's less heavily stylized by the model, but it's injecting elements from the other Laura. Which is interesting. Because like I said, I've got to run all of these things a bunch of times in a bunch of different ways just to do my diligence and figure out how it actually how it interacts with the main model, how these LoRa's can be used to pivot styles. We haven't even tried playing with the strength of the LoRa yet. Oh, no, it's not changed. Looks good, looks good. Hello. Oh wow. That's cool. I mean, sometimes it sketches out about what the hell is going on, but it did actually do it the other way around. So I just wanted to know if there was a way to blend LoRa's on text to video, right? But yeah, I think the more obvious route is to just get a video. Where are we? My tools. Go back. So I've got my workflow repo here. I'm going to go into my Hoda pack, open up native comfy, and I should have. I don't. Yes, okay. Let's go into the video to video side. Go with this one. So duplicate that. Boop. There. Okay. LoRa. Let's go with the not car KXK Manji, no JXJ Tokyo Racer. Can't remember what I called the damn thing now. XJX. No. XK. No, already looked at that one. Is it like KC? That's Cyber Society. Just type Tokyo. Tokyo meet. Nah. See it make a pig's ear of it, you know? I need something. Okay, we could probably try using that because it is a car. It is a car. Thing is, will this actually run? It looks like it's been changed quite a bit since the last time I used it. These nodes are bigger now. It's using FP8. Okay. Turn that queue off. So we have a video. We're loading it, we're capping it at 73. We're not doing that. Wait. Frame rate 25. Maybe it was 24. It almost became noir with racing cars. It's true, Fernicar. 738, 768 by 432. I mean, I would actually go back a bit farther to 704 by 384. Yar. A brown bear. Yeah, we're gonna have to solve that. Let's Florencify this. And we're gonna have to take just one cornetto. Here we go. Select images. And there's 3 seconds there. So I think we'll do it like that. Florence base, in fact prompt gen, and do just caption, put that on 256 and right, take caption, that one's got to go in here. FXF. There was that one prompt thing that people had. It was like not scheduling. Was it scheduling? It was like a whole bunch of different prompt stuff, and they had like 3 fields, and you could like put it together. CR prompt list, is that it? Combine prompt. That looks. I know it's Crunchyroll. don't know, man. Well, anyway, I just thought it'd be useful to have something coming out that was able to filter what it's doing. So I guess we'll just use prompt swap like always. Prompt swap. So just the caption into the text. We can add more later if we need to. There we go. Now I think there is something still. Text concatenate. So actually, yeah, because what we want is we want the ability to swap out some words if we need to. And then we also need primitives so we can do the post and the, what is it, pre and post? Yeah. And that would be, so FXF Tokyo meet, so I'd say FXF video of Tokyo meet, comma, space, and then here we'll say, comma, space, in the style of FXF. Did I VHSify this? No, that's the original. Okay, cool. Just checking. So then I'll mute that for now because I don't even know what I need to swap yet. We'll put a show text here so we can see what the final prompt is before it goes in. And I think that's everything. I just need to check my variables. Make sure it's not set to, like, you know, make 15 frames. Ah, now what's this? Okay, so that's not being used right now. Although it could be used, so let's just put that there. How many frames are you making, buddy? Temporal tiling. Ah, right, it's the number of frames that we pass through, isn't it? Of course. Okay. Alright, I'm happy, I think. I know. Let's just pick this to be like frame 20. And let's get a preview of what that frame actually was as well. Alright. I think I'm ready to go. Oof. Something failed. What failed? Ah. Stop. Hunyuan 3D. Oh. I don't have I don't have Hunyuan in this particular version here. And that's because I used the Juff. Let's see if it's still in the recycle bin. I bet it's long gone. No, there's barely, yeah, it's long gone. There's nothing in there, actually. Pretty much. It's just stuff we've deleted today. So that means in order for me to run this particular workflow, I'm going to have to... and also, where's the denoise? Oh, there it is. So there's a denoise strength here. So I do want to try this. So I'm going to have to download it. Imagine downloading Hunyuan video It's like, how did I delete that? I probably was like, oh, I've got to save space. Oh, Penguin video benchmark. What's that? What's that? Penguin video benchmark. Oh, right. Is this like their... Oh, dude, it's a prompt list. And then you have to judge the quality of these 600 prompts. Oh, I need this. What? Okay, well that was an accidental find. So basically on the Hunyuan video Tencent GitHub, they've got a... oh man, I could put that into a GPT. Because if this is a test... Yeah, that means it should do pretty good at all them things. Ooh, there's so much you can do with that, especially with an LLM. So, for example, let's close this folder, right? Oh, it's always the accidental stuff. And we're going to go to my... Gonna get clean. Yeah, we can do alpha. There's nothing in there. Oh, I'm wrong. There's stuff in there. I'm wrong. We gotta do. Nearly. Right. Oh man, I don't even know what to call this. Hunyuan. I mean, they call it a benchmark. So, I mean, I guess that's what we got to call it, huh? Select that folder. Yes. Right, it's a CSV. One giant prompt schedule. Alright, well, task number 1. Is a spreadsheet that contains 600 video prompts for use in benchmarking. I need to alter the format for use as a prompt list. There's more, but we'll start off with this. Please help me create a new file named hy video benchmark.txt. Okay. 1. Read the contents of Penguin benchmark CSV. 2. Create the new file hi video benchmark. No capital. Hi video benchmark.txt. And write the prompts only into that file. 3. No numbering. Now I should probably just say each prompt should be, should be extracted plain text. No quotes, no numbering. I bet that's probably confusing him. But whatever. Now, look. I could probably do this with a script, okay? You know, delete the numbers, delete the commas, delete the quotes. It would probably be really easy to just write a Python script, right? But there's 600 lines. Okay. Probably put in an extra rule. You do not need... Well, he's going to read it all. He's going to read it all. I can't stop him from reading it all. This is why it's going to be interesting. It might just be like, it's too big. Each prompt should be extracted further. Process as many prompts as you can in your response. Iterate through the list until you reach the bottom. Oh, I know it's cheaper than tokens, Fernicar. I'm doing this to analyze what he'll do, and I'm willing to pay for that. So, like I said, I was just, you know, it's funny, you've just pointed out what I just said. There must be a delay. So it's like this. Yes, you could write a script that would do this quicker. Yeah, it's too big. Look, the file's too big. This is why I'm doing it, to see what happens, not... It's kind of abstract. I think the file's too big. Yeah, it is. Wait, but it says here, context window 32, which is what I've set it to. Or did I? It's too big. It's too big. She cannot do it. Yeah, this is not going to work. All right, so we'll do it the smart way. Please help me write a Python script that can clean up the penguin and convert it into a plain text file with text only and no empty lines. No empty lines. I'm going to do one continuous line. See what it does. Klein tried to feed it all. The output will be a clean text file. Write the script. Ah, here we go. After you write the script, run the script on. Yeah, hell yeah. To complete the conversion. Use, yeah. Do you have to enter a file name when you use the script? So don't use tokens. Get him to write you a script that he can then run with less tokens. So he's going to read the CSV. He's going to extract text from the prompt column. He's going to write each prompt to a new file, remove any empty lines, and then run that script. Hang on a minute. Oh yeah, I'll write a Python script that will. There we go. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Oh wait, there we go. That's what I meant. So we're going to let him write the script, and then we're going to have him run his own script. And yeah. Welcome back, Electrolab. Yes, we have taken a look at that. It should be in the new community pack. Look at that. Python clean csv.py. Script has been executed. Verify the contents of the... Look at that, it worked. It did it. It did it in lightning speed. And you saw how many prompts there are. Look at it. There's like 600 prompts in that bad boy. So it works. A new text file per line. No. It's okay. Look, see? But this is what I mean. This worked 100 times better. So good. I'm starting to feel a little bit spoiled with it, to be honest. Alright, so now we've got our cleaned prompts. Now I'm going to have him do something insane. Insano. So let's just close that one there. New chat. I'm going to say, I want to analyze a sample of video prompts for patterns and any unusual features in the structure or cadence, so we can learn more and improve generating prompts. 1. Read the prompts in at clean. Oh, I can't find it. Fine. Cleaned underscore prompts dot text. 2. Analyze the prompts for structure and cadence patterns. 3. So one of them is just like a butterfly is fluttering. This is so short. 2 crows landed on a branch. It's so short. Write guidance on prompt formulas or speculate. Yeah, speculate. What about the next one? When you finish working, do some more work. I hope he can see the text file. I just want him to ruminate on it. I don't want him to. Actually like rewrite it or anything else. Because this is like a cache of prompts. And the biggest problem with my Hunyuan video, agent, is it didn't have a big enough sample size in the prompt department. And this is insane. So I just think it might be possible to make a better prompt generator using this. So kind of like hit on a little gold nugget. Maybe. Let's find out if I'm right. Point of view. I was going crazy with my comfy earlier. Bypassed a blue node, couldn't see it was disabled, was tripping because it was 2 GB less VRAM than I could use. Oh man. Fernicar says, please share the culprit node so we can avoid the same fate. Point of view says, only color nodes that you don't disable blue or you may have a bad time. Torch compile for Hun Yuan. Yeah, I don't use Torch compile. But yeah, I'm not surprised that's a pain. Point of view says I was tripping thinking it was the newest driver and was thinking it could have been after updating to add in I2V. So I2V is finally here. So do I have to update my nodes then? Do I? Interesting. The plot thickens. Right, so this should be the model, right? No. I need the comfy one. No I don't. This is the actual one. Oh dear. Right. Kijai 1. This is what I get for deleting a model. Official FP8 scaled weights. Ah. No safe tensors. Okay. All right. Not official, just the I2V 544p LoRa. Right. Okay. Okay. No problem. No problem. So let's have a look at what it discovered. Prompts follow, setting, location, subject action, optional style, camera direction. In a little garden, a little bee was fluttering and then landed on a flower. Okay. Then you get descriptive adjectives, then action description, then technical specifications. Cadence patterns. In the early morning park setting, a bee subject, setting, subject, action, technical. Interesting. So it's a slightly different formula for writing the prompt. Atmospheric elements. Okay. All right. Well, the first most obvious thing to do is to take the Cyber Society prompt and plug it in there. Right, and then we're going to set him a new task. So I'm going to say hello. Uh-oh. Oh, it's trying to... When it's trying to download a big model, everything goes ka-chunk. Yeah, I'm getting clang. Okay. Right, so I think we're back in the game. So let's kill the clean prompts and open that. Right, because there's only 17 prompts in here. So I want to create a new prompt list named KCK Cyber Society V0. No, I'm not doing very well, am I? V0/1. Yeah, no, because it is V0. I'm just going to say var.text variation. 1. Follow the rules and guidance for prompt formula in prompt analysis. I always try to embed it, but sometimes you can't find the files. I don't know quite why that is. Maybe I'll find out. I'll find out one day. Analysis.md. Draw inspiration from... Ah, crap, I closed it. Cleaned prompts. Draw inspiration from cleaned prompts. Dot text. It's got to have an underscore. There we go. Alright, draw inspiration from cleaned. When speculating potential variations. Base the new prompt list directly on the content of... I'll just copy this one because on the content of, and it's just, you know, the actual one, right? So make a new prompt list called this, follow the rules in the analysis, right? And then draw inspiration from the cache of the cleaned prompts, but base the prompt list directly on this. And then I've just got to give them a couple more rules. So KCK, it must. Prompts must invoke the trigger word, the style trigger. The style trigger, the XKX, I believe it was. Wait, it says KCK there. It's KCK, I'm just an idiot. KCK. It's written all over the place. Prompts must invoke the style trigger KCK by including this in every prompt. Usually at the end. Can be at the beginning though. Spoiler alert, Fernicar says ITV now requires sage attention. Don't start with sage attention. A lot of the images I tried were static, but at least it only took 60 to 90 seconds for a video. Yep. Prompts must invoke the style trigger KCK by including this, these letters in every prompt, usually at the end. Okay. Continue to create variations. Oh, what? Can I not type anymore? What happened? Oh. It must be saving that file I'm downloading. Continue to create variations until there are... Let's give them something to do. 80 lines in the new prompt list file. Go ahead and plan that one, sausage. Wait, why won't it let me? I think it's busted. Give me a sec. Point of Eagle says, anyone see Comfy UI website has a download for the app, but when I tried it, it still wanted me to view it on a web page. Pass. I'm not following the, I'm not really following the app development at the moment. I figure everybody uses the portable installation, so My God, my computer is dying. Is it because of this? No, that's finished. Why is the computer dying? There we go, we're back. It's so weird. Alright, you go ahead and do that. And then I can go and do something else real quick. So I've got to put that file in the right place. So, do the downloads, I believe. So look at this. Look at this. What is that? I mean, look. If it works, I'll use it. But it's kind of like, what? Where does that even go? It goes next to framer, IC light, all that stuff. So, nope. Nope. It must go in. Nope. Unit. Yep. Goes here. Oh, nice. Okay, so we can put that over there and watch that for a while. Cool. Also, I can try out the video to video. Because if I'm right... Oh, please don't crash on me again. So we've got Hanyan Video STG, Hanyan Video. That's all part of the wrapper though, see. We're looking for the comfy core. Wow, look at all this. See, what? IP to video. Bruh. Wow, there's really not much in the comfy. It's like one comfy node. Is that it? I think it is. I think that's it. Okay, well, anyway. Oh. So it's so confused, but that is actually a really good car. It looks good. Not very sharp, but you know, I'll take it. So it makes me wonder, you know, if I just keep turning the weights down, I should have a little bit more room. We'll see if it works. IP2V is just an IP adapter. Yeah. That's what I thought it would be. Sounds like a cool idea, to be honest. You know, an IP adapter for a video generator. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It doesn't work with Laura's. Ah, just pump the brakes. So that's no good for us then. That's no good for us at all. We're better off just using this one. So yeah, I'll go back to the drawing board on this. I know I have, like I said, this video workflow works, but the idea was to get it to work with Laura. So thank you for letting me know that, and so I don't have to waste more time. So let's see how we're doing on this side. Okay, so this is all of the different things that we're going to be doing. He's analysed all the source materials. He's going to use my original prompt list as the foundation. Just reading this. Time, weather, location, style, atmospheric qualities. Okay, can confirm that these are video prompts and as such require temporal References. Require dynamic temporal references which are contextually aware inside every prompt. We're going to plan some more. There we go. Now we've got the temporal dynamics back in place. A woman in a futuristic suit continues to scan the horizon while her holographic display constantly updates with new data. Behind her, the city's neon signs flicker and pulse as flying vehicles stream past. The camera slowly circles around her as she begins to activate her augmented reality interface. Yeah, sure. This is good. Sequential events, progressive changes. This is good. Temporal, what do you call it? Enhanced temporal flow. There's your 3 words forever to make prompt more better. Make it more better. See? Yeah, good for turning prompt lists that are already okay but could be better into something a bit more dynamic. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to remix my prompt list by using that cache of benchmark tests to sort of like MSG. Yeah, this is going to be great. The only trouble you get into here is the prompt's too long because it was too detailed. So you end up going the other way with it, but that's okay. I don't remember doing any of this. You must install Hugging Face CLI to be able to download the checkpoints. I didn't have to do any of this. I just went to Hugging Face and downloaded them. That's what I was looking at. Oh dear. So what the heck do I have? What the heck do I have then? So, texture packer, what's that? Wait a minute, what the heck is stable X? Okay, Honeyman video wrapper. Okay, so official weights. Transformer and Transformer and VAE. Diffusion models. I've already got that one, haven't I? I don't think I can use that with that old style of workflow, because it expects a model. I don't think you can mix and match with this pipeline. It has to all match, I think. That's weird though, because I was using this just the other day. So what the heck was I using it with? You know what I mean? What model was I using it with? I must be missing something here. And I reckon... I would have written it down here. Ah, here we go, look. Yeah, see? There's all the key J models. They're on his account. So I needed to download this model. Yeah. Yep. Damn it. I got the wrong one. I mean, this is cute and all, but if you can't run a LoRa on it, it's kind of pointless to me. How are we doing for the prompt list? We're done! KCK. So, alright. Well, we got ourselves a new prompt list, so... Gotta go into that tools section. It's always the same. Just go in. You just got to go in there again from scratch every time. I should just close all of these windows. Oh. Models, and outputs. No. Prompts, there we go. And then I need to go into the other hard drive. That's annoying. Hunyuan benchmark. Right, finally. I'm going to copy that. Put it in here and call it VOV. Whoa, that's so cool. It's the beginnings of something. It's a really cool looking car, considering it's all been changed into my weird art style. The Penguin benchmark, that's what we're looking at, point. That's literally what we've got here. The Penguin benchmark is, I've just taken the Penguin benchmark, which was CSV, and then we wrote a script that cleaned it up, turned it into just clean prompts, right? And then we did a bunch of pattern analysis and wrote a report on, you know, how to put the prompts together like the Penguin benchmark. It's sketching out because it's at 50%. It's totally sketched out. And we're back. Okay, and then what I did was I said, take my existing prompt list, which is the captions. That is the captions for the model that was trained. And basically remix it using I mean, well, remix and expand, because I had 17 and now I've got 80, 89. So, well, 90, I guess, because it starts at 0. But the point is, I used prompt analysis to guide the generation, and then clean prompts as a basis for, like, you know, like a data pool to dip into. But it had to do it along the lines of what it has here. And so, yeah, it's just transformed the prompt there. Crazy. 22 cents. And you end up with this one. It's nice. Very nice. So now what I think I'm going to do, hit R and see if I can't load that prompt list. Oh, I see what's happening here as well. I've like gone nuts with the in the style of KCK. I don't need to do that anymore. So it's probably super powerful. We're also going to try VOV instead. That one's actually pretty clean. I mean, it should be less cooked if I get this right. It might be that the LoRa strength is just still too high. Sometimes you have to back LoRa's off to like 0.7 or 0.8 when you're doing blends. But it's already looking way better. They're going to ban cars in 2030 and we'll all be hopping, says Electrolab. Yeah, so basically, Point, you're right to point out the cache because that's I'm using it to try and make my prompt generator more dynamic. But it's just a test. Just a test. Is it just me, or is it... No, it is just me. It is generating. It just doesn't seem like it is. Okay, so while we're waiting... Test 3, no. Dev, maybe. Care dev. Yeah, this is the one. Joiner Gradio. Joiner Radio. Shuffle joiner. Ah, yeah, we don't need that. I don't think we need that. No. Get rid of that. One. Yeah, copy those. So install that. Requirements. Run CLI. We don't need. And then run Gradio. Run Gradio. So we're gonna. What we're doing now is we're just setting up the last thing. It's called Joiner Gradio. Did this thing actually? What are you doing? Oh, it's still downloading? Oh, okay. Any minute now, Windows. Come on. Right. Cut that. Got to put this in the right place. Diffusion models. Alright, it's another one of those. Okay, so I've done that. Yeah, I was trying to open the notepad earlier. Hey. So we call it. No, that's not where I clicked. You huffer. Joiner underscore gradio.py. There it is. Save that. So now when I run it, it will run that. So let's install. Just make it do more stuff, you know. When it's slowing down and when the computer's getting a bit spazzed out from all the work, just make it work harder. Oh, got another video. Oh, where is it? Did I just get scammed? Don't know what happened. Saved it somewhere. Saved it in Laura Mix. Hey, you're right there. Oh. No video. No, I got the video, it just didn't update this. It's probably because I'm like clicking around in 17 billion windows all the time. Okay, let's close that for now. Minimize that. So many windows. Oh. Hello. Alright, so we got the video. Look at that stupid stance. I love it. Okay. That's not bad. But it's not really looking like the... I guess it is stylized though, actually. If you look closely, it looks a bit like that messy everywhere else. It was an interesting experiment. And this is why we ended up putting those tags everywhere, because it forced it to be that style again, I guess. KCK. The fiddle. Ah, yes. I wanted to get some more classic instruments in. It's a nice challenge to mix with the genres. Full Dive Media says, the music with the violin reminds me of home and times past. Nice one. And Electrolab says, it's very nice music, the fiddle. Yes, maybe we need more fiddlers on the roof. Wait. Okay, so let's see how this looks. This is more code what Claude built and stuff. Let's run it. Can't wait to get this one. Oh no, there's no movie pie. What? Huh. Oh no. So how do we fix this? You should all know this by now. Close folder. Open folder. Set your path. we're in. Give it a minute. And we're gonna run the Gradio again so we can get the exact error. Close that, open the Python file, get Klein up. When we run the, at join, yes it works. When we run the join of GradioPi, we receive this error on startup. There we go. And I should have said plan, but I trust him. Yeah, as you guys are like keyed up and tuned in, suggest for me a music genre that you haven't heard me combine funk with yet. You'll give me a challenge. It's also saying it wants to do pip install requirements. I'll say reject on that one, Mesh. There's stuff in the site packages. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Willis? Please check that the requirements.txt is accurately portraying the package dependency. Oh, it was missing some stuff. Well, that explains it. Yeah, we can run that now. I'll let you do it. Wait, but did you activate the ENV though, Claude? Shit. Cancel. Because we use a ENV. We're civilized. Ah, you've given me some ideas. Dubstep. We haven't done dubstep. That is one we have not done. Nu metal. Nu metal. That is one we have not done. I don't even know what nu metal funk is. I don't think it actually exists. That would be a great challenge. Resume the task. By the way, satisfied. Okay, so now he's going to run it. Check this out. One of the things I love about this is that if you set it up right, you can literally have him run it, open the GUI, and you'll see him open it up. Well, look, he'll see another bug, right? He saw another bug. Now he's going to fix that bug. Well, he'll get there. He'll get there. Check it out. Look. He tries to do this. Didn't work. He tries to do that. Now it's working. Look. He's doing the VNV. And he got another error. Look. Now he's going to try and fix that. Hang on. I'm going to try and teach him something. If you need to install a new package, add the package to the can't believe requirements.txt, then run the install.bat. Is that literally all it was called? I think it is just literally, yeah, just install.bat. This ensures you are running the correct VNV. Running /activating So stop being silly. I'm going to tell him to plan this time because he's being silly. So we already have MoviePy in the requirements. Install script as set up. Create virtual environment. Activate it. Install. Yes, go. He'll ask me for permission, I think. Or not. Yeah, he does. So install. Oh, yeah, he's doing it. There you go. Setup is complete. Now what? Could Klein try to fix Skynet until it works? Yeah, probably, but I don't fancy paying that bill. Maybe if we can get it to do it with Llama locally, because then we don't have to pay. Like, I'll make Skynet, but only for free. I'm not paying for it anyway. We'll have to do it some other way than... Let's try installing MoviePy directly. Hey, listen, I'll let you try anything, mate. I think he's getting himself in a twist here. Huh? A syntax error. MoviePy is correctly installed. Let me check. Error message shows a missing comma. He's been here trying to reinstall MoviePy for about 5 minutes, but there was a comma missing. You fixed it, have you? Oh, okay. What's he doing now? Now he's uninstalling MoviePy and reinstalling MoviePy. Mate, you're crazy. I think he's lost the plot on this one. I'm going to let him do it, though. It's a virtual environment, so... It's like, what are you doing? What the heck? There's no editor. What if you hallucinated it and it doesn't exist? There's no editor.py. Look at him go, though. I haven't had to do anything. I could have gone off and guzzled more coffee. Let's check the actual structure of the video. This guy's lost the plot. And this is something actually which is really cool to point out. What the heck? The package structure is different. Let's try an older version, which has an editor. I don't know what he's doing now, but it's fun to watch. But yeah, like I said, in the image game, what we often do is we'll generate 4 images at once, and then we pick the best one. So we're used to rejecting 75% of the images. Quite often it's the case that you'll pick the best one of 4 and move on with whatever process that you're doing. And something I've noticed with LLM and coding is people tend to try to get there in a basic way and then build on top of it. And I'm not saying that's a bad idea, because it's a fine idea, right? But what I'm starting to notice is that is allegorically parallel to in-painting images. So you could have in-painted every bad image you ever had, but you'd probably still be doing it right now and not having slept for 2 years, right? Because obviously it takes a lot longer. And so sometimes, and many times when you're in-painting, it just makes a mess and you just go back to where you were. And so what I was thinking was, instead of trying to fix it when it didn't work, we should probably just generate this again and just basically so refine your prompt and try different seeds over trying to fight the LLM to do something which it isn't able to do, maybe. Because it can do everything, but sometimes the way that you ask for it, like I've got an EXE based Whisper app which I've developed, and it has a hotkey and it's really convenient to use, but here's the problem. The way I asked for it in the prompt to generate the program, I never said that I needed to use my hotkey for something else. So I've got a hotkey to activate recording of the voice and turning it into text, right? but then you can't use that key for anything because the method it decided to go with for hotkey binding reserved the key from Windows. So I got it bound to Control Shift A, and that means now you can't use the A. And even worse, I put in a feature so you could change what the key was, and it vampires every key you change it to. So if you set it from A to X, now both A and X aren't working. So this is a whole new level of what do I even say? A whole new level of failure, because that would never have happened. Okay, it would never happen. It would never be the case that a program would be made where it has a problem like that, because it's so fundamentally basic. Somebody would have been like, oh well, you can't do that because it'll lock the key, you know. But if I'm being honest, we've just let the LLM take the wheel, you know. And so I think it's like little nuances like this that people are going to be finding over the next sort of months and years as they start to integrate these tools in more and more and more. And I think that maybe taking that attitude of just generate more, make a couple more of them, just make 4 versions of the script, and then see. Because the thing about scripting is, if it works, right? But that's not the full story, is it? Not all scripts are created equal, right? So it's just something to sort of keep in mind, that maybe you have a bad seed when you have, so, you know, when this is because it's AI, right? You've just generated it. It's not like normal code where if there's a problem with the code, oh, well, now I'll find the bug and I'll fix the code. But it's not like that. You just generated this. So maybe you should just generate another one. It's the same effort to generate a new one as it is to debug it. So you might find that you just had a bad seed, like I say, or you just need to reword your prompt. Are you actually is he actually running this now, or is it? Oh, it's running. Okay, cool. Let's find out if it's actually working now, shall we? 127. There. Okay. No way. Okay, so let's give it a bit of let's give it a test, shall we? Okay, so here's a folder of files. There's not many in here. All right. Okay. So, do you know what? I'm just going to make it easy on it. I'm going to make it easy. I'm going to copy and say mix, and we're going to do it like, you know, so there's no images in the folder. Basically, I'm going to make it easy for it. So this tool that we've made here, all it does, it joins segmented video. That's all it is. It's the one tab from Video Shuffle Studio, okay, with the option to preserve the audio. We don't care about that. So join, and let's see, can it do it? Where's the, oh yeah, of course, the console is in VS Code at the moment, so nothing in the console. It's created a file, apparently. Output, joined video. Right, I'll be right back. Check that out. And I'm back. How long is it? 33 seconds. We haven't really been generating very long with this combo. But you know what? It's pretty fresh. I mean, I've basically just blended the drift stuff with the art Laura, right? It's making some interesting stuff, interesting blends. Like I said, I'm sure you could like tweak this, tweak that, improve the quality in 8 different ways, but we've just got it. We've just got it. Just got like things to test and muck about with, so. I'm just trying out all the old image tricks with the video stuff, basically. It's what we've been doing today. Oh yeah, and we built a new thing. So I should probably do the documentation for this as well. Let's just put him here while we... No, put it up there. I mean, it's working, mate. It's working. It works great. So stop now. Close that. Close that. And new task. We need a README to explain what this project actually does. Okay, please create a readme.md file that explains this project to the user, how to install run and use the features. Install, run, use the features for my GitHub release. Like I said, I use this on my netbook. Like I'll be out and about, and I've got VS Code with Klein, and it's honestly, I can't even describe how much of it, how useful it is. I mean, I don't know. You can write with it, you can plan with it, you can research with it, you can do coding with it, you can do web development with it. It's actually insane. We live at a crazy time. And the fact that you could have it running locally, I mean, obviously not with a netbook, you know, I'm using Open Router API credits, but if you could run it, you know, locally, I mean, I would, but it's a dual core processor, so yeah. Let me create a comprehensive README. Created a comprehensive README. Here we go. How to install it, how to use it, put your videos in a folder, paste the folder path, and it makes a video. That's it. That's all it does. It makes all this does is join video clips. That's it. But it's the beginning of more. So what I'll do is, yeah, I don't want to give it away, but I've basically got tabs that do different things to the segments before you join them, or introduce new segments which you have you know, which you already have in a different folder. Loads of stuff. It's like a modular video editing system, but not really. I'm sure it'll make sense if I can get the damn thing to work. But yeah, this is one piece of it. What I've been trying to do is just mess around with Gradio, because it's accessible. You know, anybody can build with Gradio. I'll admit, look, I prefer to make like a Windows application file, but if I'm being honest, it's sort of like I'm more confident doing that from scratch rather than using AI to do it. I'm not being funny, but the way that AI writes the code, I mean, look, I'll show you what I'm talking about. So, look, maybe I'm just bad, but I don't do a lot of these checks I don't do. And it's not like it's good practice to do them all, but And also, I must admit, like, he's so good at doing four try if accepts. They're so clean. Whereas I very rarely bother with this sort of style of everything. Look, everything is like clean. I don't know how to say it. It's got a bunch of fallback, what do you call it, redundancy and fallback support and stuff, so if something doesn't work, it can just go and do the other thing. You know, he's good at it, is what I'm saying, I guess. I mean, I'm not going to say it's the best, but it's probably better than what I could do off the top of my head. I'd have to sit there for hours and, like, plan it out and think about what I want to do. Just being real, you know? And like maybe like a more accomplished developer or programmer, I should say, could just, like, you know, imagine this. Oh yeah, blah blah blah. But like I've been doing, like, I'm good with HTML. I've been doing that for like 3 decades. A little over 3 decades, and like I don't imagine code in my head. I think about what I want to do, and then I figure out which code I need to make it work. You know, the idea that I think in HTML is a bit stupid, if you ask me. I don't think that's realistic, but I mean, like, you could, but what would be the point? I don't know. It's even less of a point now, isn't it? So here it is. Doop 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 doop. We've got our README. So I'm not going to do like another. I'm not going to do another GitHub release for this because it's just a video joiner. All right. I'm going to build more features into this, but not right now. It works though. All right. And that, wait, oh, hey, there we go. So we should have a bunch of cool videos. What I'm going to do is I'm going to, wait a minute, there's no way this just came out. Oh, okay, fair enough. So is this not working then? Turning down the styles and blending them? It doesn't look, is that? Seems like it's kind of messing up a little bit, but anyway, yeah, so anyway, I was up early today getting stitches out, so I'm pretty much done. We've done 3 hours and I'm falling asleep, which is kind of funny, but yeah, basically we'll be back tomorrow. It'll be Wednesday. We'll be starting at, I believe, we might start, I think we'll start up at 7 tomorrow, mostly because I think people appreciate us starting a little bit later, but we'll see how that works out, because a lot of the time I see everyone sort of filing in at a particular time, so I'm trying to sort of suit the audience a little bit. We'll see how it works out, but yeah, don't forget, you can download these cool new LoRa's, you can train your own. I've written articles to help you, and links are in the description on my latest video, so it should be easy for you to find that. Alright then, thanks ever so much, I'll see you next time.